Hey everyone, welcome to the video. I'm so excited today because it's here, it's finally here. The Animal Crossing Polly Pocket or Tiny Village Pals is finally here. I have been waiting what feels like forever for this to arrive in the mail. I've been waiting 4 months for it, and I'm just so excited that it's actually here. I didn't think it would actually arrive. I didn't think it was actually going to happen. I didn't think it was even real. I thought it was all make-believe. But before we get into it and before we look at it, because I'm so excited to show it to you guys, I feel like there is some controversy that we need to address. Just in case anybody ever wants to come at me. Not that anybody is going to be coming at me because I have like 2 viewers.
One of which is my own mother.
Hey Mom. But anyway, so way back when, there was artist number 1, we will call them, who drew up what it might look like if Animal Crossing and Polly Pocket were to merge into a beautiful compact. And let me tell you, it was a beautiful sight. Everyone loved it, everyone wanted it, everyone wished it was a real thing. Then maybe a month or so later, I'm not really sure how much time had passed, artist number 2, we will call them, drew up a similar picture of what they thought it would look like if Animal Crossing and Polly Pocket were to merge, and it too was lovely and beautiful, and we all wished it was real, and we all wished we could have it. When artist number 2 came out with their drawing, people thought they had ripped off artist number 1. There was some discussion, there was some debating. I wasn't really aware that any of this was happening at the time, so all I'm going off of is my limited research on the subject. Eventually, artist number 2 did admit that they had taken inspiration from artist number 1. Sometime later, My Potato Games decided they were going to actually make this a reality. They were actually going to take Animal Crossing and Polly Pocket and bring them together into Tiny Village Pals. Now, when My Potato Games decided to come out with their actual product, people were a little upset. They thought My Potato Games was ripping off the second artist because they did look fairly similar to each other. When I saw My Potato Games listing for their pre-order back in May, I didn't know any of this was happening. I saw it, I fell in love with it, I ordered it on the spot, and then I started thinking, you know what? I feel like I've seen this somewhere. I racked my brain for a while, I thought long and hard, and I finally realized, oh yeah, it was that concept art that artist had made back last year, or however long ago it was at that point. I thought that the artist had decided to make their art a reality, but as I did some more research, I found out about the 2 different artists and My Potato Games and how everybody was upset at My Potato Games because they thought they had ripped off these artists and they weren't giving them credit. They actually did credit the first artist for inspiration. Now, given the fact that the second artist had credited the first artist for inspiration, maybe it makes sense that My Potato Games only gave credit to the first artist and not the second artist. I thought, well, that makes sense. Everybody is giving credit to the first artist. Now, could My Potato Games have given credit to the second artist? Yeah, it would have been nice. But was it necessary? That was what was debated. But when I found out about all this controversy and all this debate, I could have canceled my order. I could have. But the way I saw it was they were giving credit to the first artist, at the very least. Am I just trying to justify my purchase? Perhaps. In any case, I have it now. It's here. It's in my possession. I own it. Whether or not I should, I might as well show it to you guys, right? So without further ado, and with all that conflict behind us, let's move on, clean and fresh, and let's look at the Tiny Village Pals. Okay, so to start, this box is adorable. I don't usually keep boxes to stuff like this, but I'm pretty sure I will be keeping this one. All along the edges, you see all of the characters and cute Animal Crossing themes. They did such an awesome job with this box, and I know that they did take a long time designing it and getting it just right before shipping it out. On the back, you see the My Potato Games logo and some leaves. So let's open it up and see what we got inside. Oh, ooh, it's magnetic. That's nice. Okay, enough of that. Alright, let's open it up. So first of all, I'm just going to pause the video here for a second because I just want to say that the coloring in this video is not accurate. The compact looks like it does on the left side of the box, not whatever hideous color it's appearing on the right side of the actual compact, so just ignore that. Alright, starting back the video now. So here we see meet your villagers. 4 adorable villagers have already moved in. Your tiny village pals. Plant your trees and invite your villagers to hang out by the beach. So cute. And again, that is the true color of the compact, not this. I don't even know what that is. That is just, that's hideous. Don't pay attention to that. Alright, so let's take it out of the box. Whoops. Some technical difficulties. Okay, here we go. So this is what it looks like out of the box and still in the plastic. You get 2 cute little peach trees. You get little Anka, I'm not really sure how that is pronounced. It looks super cute. And here's Stitches. Now the first thing I noticed is that Stitches is supposed to have stars on his shirt. So where are the stars? That's kind of disappointing. But otherwise, he looks pretty cute. And here we have Marshall looking as grumpy as ever. He looks pretty cute, except he's missing a little tuft of hair that he's supposed to have. But I could always add that later, pretty easy to draw on. And here we have Isabel. No real complaints about Isabel. She looks pretty cute. Alright, so here's the compact. And the first thing I noticed is there are scuffs and scratches all over this side of the compact. That's kind of disappointing to see. I mean, if it really is handmade, then I guess it's kind of understandable. And on the back, there's really no design or logos or anything. There's the clasp to close it, and let's open it up. Oh my, that was painful, but we got through it together. So the top is pretty cute, but first thing I noticed is that the bedding was supposed to be like checked, and the boxes were supposed to have like some little Nooks leaf decal on them. Cute that they actually have stairs back there. That's a really nice touch. And the pictures online did actually show like a chest back here. I'm not really sure why, but maybe the lost and found chest or something. Plus, there's really no space back here for any of the figures to stand behind the counter, so that's kind of disappointing. There's also not a whole lot of space up here for anybody to stand. Pictures online also showed colorful banners hanging from the ceiling at Nooks, and that's obviously not present here on the actual compact. Future me jumping in here just to say that I did notice after making the video that the image of the compact on the box doesn't show the checked bedding or the leaf emblems on the moving boxes like it did on the online photos. I suppose at some point they decided to change that. I'm not really sure. Also, the picture does show those colorful banners that I had mentioned, just like they did on the online pictures, but for whatever reason that is not included in the actual compact. And I can't really tell whether or not the lost and found box is still in there in the back. It's kind of hard to see. But anyway, I just wanted to make a note of that, and now back to the video. One interesting thing is I noticed like the person's fingerprint right there, which honestly I think that's kind of cute. So down here, if I'm being honest, is a little underwhelming. There's not a whole lot going on. You do get these little rubbery flowers. Overall, it's just a little bland, I guess. Once you add in the trees and the characters, and you could even bring Polly Pocket accessories into this compact. It does appear that all the pieces can be stored inside the compact, just like a normal Polly Pocket. although I personally will not be storing it this way just because I don't want to risk anything getting broken or any paint getting chipped or anything. So I will just be storing the whole thing in the box it came in. There you have it. That was the Tiny Village Pals compact. I mean, would I buy it again, especially given all the conflict and the price and the fact that a lot of details that were supposed to be there aren't there? I don't know. You know, I'm happy to have been a part of this experience, to own something that's a limited run item, the excitement of it all. But you guys tell me, what do you think? Do you think this was worth it? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.